Good evening. The Liberal Democrats have made their formal appeal to voters by projecting themselves as the party of fairness. At the heart of their manifesto is far-reaching reform of income tax, benefiting millions of households. But Nick Clegg, the party leader, also specified a set of spending cuts to tackle the budget deficit. Our political editor, Nick Robinson, was at the launch.
Enter the man who claims that he's the only leader telling you the truth, who says his rivals are treating you like fools, who insists that the figures of his numbers man do add up. Today, Nick Clegg presented his manifesto as a programme for a Liberal Democrat government. It may turn out to be his list of demands if there's a hung parliament.
Our manifesto says this is what Liberal Democrats want for Britain. Fair taxes that put money back in your pocket. A fair chance for all of our children at school. A fair future, creating jobs by going green. And a fair deal, cleaning up politics once and for all. This isn't a promise, it's a plan.
The Libdem script attacks Labour and the Conservatives for ignoring the deficit, or what Vince Cable describes as the elephant in the room. Their manifesto spells out spending cuts, limiting tax credits and winter fuel payments, scrapping baby bonds and ID cards, cutting prison places and defence spending. But it also commits them to spend £17 billion cutting most workers' tax bills.
There isn't a line or policy in this book that will cost money that we haven't accounted for with savings elsewhere. The figures are there for everyone to see. We know how every policy will be paid for.
His figures show that he's counting on raising almost £5 billion from cutting tax avoidance, a figure described tonight by the Independent Institute of Fiscal Studies as highly speculative and open to question.
You have claimed credit for unique candour with the British people. In reality, aren't you promising the largest tax cut for ordinary people in British recent history on a wing and a prayer?
I just refuse to accept that a 10% reduction in this huge industry of tax avoidance and evasion is somehow an unrealisable target.
The people who wrote this manifesto say that it's candid, it's honest, it's detailed. They need to, because the Liberal Democrats are making a mighty big claim that they can give most ordinary people a £700 tax cut at the same time as cutting Britain's deficit, at the same time as increasing spending on schools. Schools that teach the most deprived pupils will get £2.5 billion more to spend under the Lib Dem plans. Gordon Brown's advisers were quick to tear into the Lib Dems' numbers and claim they didn't add up. So too David Cameron's. But now just listen, as both men try very hard to be nice to potential Lib Dem supporters.
The divisions between the political parties are essentially about how we secure the recovery. The Liberals support us. You cannot withdraw the stimulus from the economy until you're absolutely sure of the recovery.
If you want to have a more family-friendly, a greener Britain, a more liberal Britain, then the people who can get that done in government are the Conservatives. So I hope that all people who want those things, some of which were set out today by the Liberal Democrats, come with us in the modern Conservative Party. We can get it done in government.
Nick Clegg will join his rivals for Britain's first ever prime ministerial debate tomorrow night. He sees it as his big chance. They fear he could be right. Nick Robinson, BBC News, Westminster.